There's no fucking reason to justify an abortion. No reason. That I was raped. Come on. The moment you get raped and you realize you've gotten pregnant, you are now ready. Whether you are ready to get pregnant or not, consider yourself ready, because there's no point in aborting a child simply because the person who gave you that pregnancy raped you. There's no point in doing that. So just seek medical attention. Make sure that the child grows in a very clean environment inside your uterus. Then give birth. After giving birth, give that child away to the orphanages, to those other places. The child will be raised in a proper way. According to me, there is no reason whatsoever for anyone to procure an abortion. Say, for example, you say the doctor tells you that the fetus isn't properly placed in your womb, as in it's implanted, I don't know, in the wrong place or what. Sometimes those doctors can do wrong diagnosis, or even wrong checking, or even wrong conclusions. So before you even think of doing an abortion, you better die first. We'll be like, okay, yeah, but an abortion? No. I'm like, before even thinking of that, just die first. Die first, because it's not a good thing to kill someone, to kill an innocent being, just in the name of to just satisfy your egocentric self. No, it doesn't fucking make sense to me at all. It doesn't fucking make sense to me at all. So all men, be careful with whom you're fucking. Just be careful with the way you're directing your dick. Because you're directing your dick to graves, to cemeteries, to people full of PTSDs, because they've procured an abortion a couple times. They've killed every time. Every time they get pregnant, they just kill. They just used to killing. So imagine that kind of person you've brought into your life. You brought into your life a demon. That's a demon you're bringing into your life in the name of a wife. So be careful with where you're directing your dick. A lady who's just okay mutilating her reproductive system, or just okay, yeah, damaging her uterus, damaging her vagina, damaging her womb every time she gets pregnant, and she's just okay with that. Tell me, what's that? What kind of person is that? And just imagine that kind of life, that kind of person bringing that piece of shit, that grave or cemetery into your life. You're bringing that person into your life in the name of your wife. Whom are you bringing into your life? Just take some time and consider whom you'll be bringing into your life in the name of your wife. And these same people are the ones who are gonna be whining in clubs. Yeah, whining the waist in class, and some men are gonna be just hot on their asses that, oh, whine for me. Come on. Why would you allow a cemetery whine against your dick? Why would you allow that? Keep yourself clean. Stay away from these bitches who are just reckless, who just open their thighs, and the only thing they think of is sex. They're so reckless, and because they know an abortion is there, they don't even fucking care. They don't fucking care. They just reckless. They just do whatever the fuck they wanna, because there is no repercussions. There is no fucking repercussions. But we can't do away with these abortion clinics. We can't do away with them. Ladies, stop abortion. You are the ones who control sex. Yes. And sad enough, in some places, they're even encouraging abortion. They're trying to legalize it. And who are pushing it? You can't find a man pushing that nonsense of legalizing abortion. Who are pushing this nonsense? Women. So women, you are your own enemies. You are your own enemies. Just fucking imagine. Just take a sec and imagine. What if it gets to be legalizing it? It means bitches will just be reckless opening their legs to anything that moves, because they know in the end abortion is legalized. They're gonna just do away with the thing attached in their womb. So bitches are walking around like serial killers. They've killed, they're known to be killers all the time. They're damaged. They're fucking damaged. Fucking lately damaged. Completely damaged, full of depression and stress. They'll try to use drugs to get away from that shit, but just bitches. There's that thing called attachment. Just getting away from things like an abortion is never that easy, no matter how easy it looks, or no matter how easy you make it look like. Bitches don't easily move away from that shit. It keeps haunting them every time. Every time they see a newborn, it takes them all the way back to what they did. So they'll never have peace. They'll never enjoy anything in their life, because they'll be full of stress and depression. That thing they did will keep haunting them. Some even end up having suicidal thoughts. Yes, because, consequences of what you did. Sometimes you can't get to go through the same nonsense immediately, but some 20 or 10 years after, yes, at that time, your marriage doesn't fucking work, because there is no pleasure. You've disconnected yourself completely, because you've had sex with multiple partners. You've destroyed your reproductive system. And the people who will fall for this shit are people who do go to church, because one nonsense thing that men in church are being told, these young men in church are being told, they're not even told for how to look out for these damaged bitches. What they're told, yeah, I've been in church before, and I know, and I see no point in going there. In going there again, because you're being told, if you used to pray twice, now you have to make it 3 times. So if you used to pray twice, now you want to marry, make it 3 times of how you used to pray. And they'll never take even a second to tell you how to look out for these damaged bitches. And these damaged bitches are the ones who are gonna flood churches anytime they want to settle now. After they've done every fucking shit, after they've fucked around, they now get back to church, acting like they're the cleanest bitches. Yes. Now wearing long dresses, covering the cleavage, and before they never even used to cover the cleavage. The only thing that was covered was the nipple. But now, because they're now in church, they want that useless man to go and damage his life. You know what? They'll act good. They'll act nice, only to come and bring in a demon, a serial killer into your life, a fucking serial killer into your life. Yeah, so ladies, before you hit it wrong, just note there are very high chances of getting pregnant. And what should you do? Always get ready. Be ready all the time. Make sure that you are eating healthy. You are eating fruits. You've cleansed, you've detoxed, you are clean, so that just in case you get pregnant, your womb is ready and clean to get a child. Don't just eat anything that your eyes sees. Try to make yourself as clean and as healthy as possible. Check on your weight to reduce or to bring all the way back to zero these chances of your child, the fetus is attached wrongly. Around all these things, you can just get rid of them if natural as possible. Try to feed on things that are both benefits to our health. We can do away with this thing of a doctor saying that you must procure an abortion because of this and that. Yeah, so check your diet, check everything you're eating, just make sure everything's in place for you. That's what a woman is meant for. Be ready to be a mother, be ready to be a wife. And how do you be ready to be a mother and a wife? By making sure your health is in place to get or even hold a child any time of your life, any fucking time of your life. Avoid alcohol, avoid junks, avoid this GMOs. Just try to be as natural as possible to avoid or to prevent yourself from, or to avoid these instances of forced abortion by medical practitioners or even some doctors. Women who procured an abortion should be marked on their foreheads, so that men who doesn't know how to look out for such bitches can just know that automatically this is a damaged good, this is a damaged being, this is a damaged piece of shit, so that no man will ever touch that piece of shit. At this point, I even prefer, it's better you marry a bitch who's had a child with another man, which is not even the right thing, but I consider it like it's a thing that at least you can work with, unlike marrying a bitch who's procured a couple abortion, who is a serial killer, whose home is just a cemetery. Come on. So, for example, some bitches be like, how about an instance of rape? I've already talked about rape. And men who are found guilty of rape, this is the thing. The dick should be chopped off. The dick's chopped off. That's the solution to all this fucking nonsense. So, there's no point in doing an abortion. There is no any fucking point. If you happen to get pregnant at the wrong time, there is no wrong time for a woman to get pregnant. As long as your womb can hold a child, go for it. Hold that thing in your stomach. I mean in your womb. Make sure that thing comes out. Then, if you've got nothing to do with that thing, there are many places you can take that thing. That newborn, either to the orphanages. There are people who wants to adopt. There's so many places you can do that. But thinking of mutilating your reproductive system just for the sake of satisfying your egocentric self, fucking no. And ladies, you're the ones who control sex. Let me say, if I come to any lady with my dick hard as fuck, ready to do to fuck the shit out of her pussy, then she tells me that fucking no. Yeah, and she tells me that no, there's no fucking way gonna do this. Come on, that's it. Nothing is gonna happen. Nothing will happen. So bitches are the ones who control sex all the fucking time. And if a man says no, men, when it comes to sex, we just think of ejaculation, nothing else. We don't even have second thoughts. So men don't fucking control sex, but bitches do. So if a bitch says no, that's a no. So it means bitches can control this nonsense, but it's just that they don't want to control it. They feel happy. There's pleasure in doing that nonsense, and that's why every time they just feel happy to do it. So fuck abortion. Let's reproduce like flies. Let's fucking reproduce like flies.